Hi, it's John here from Speedy Brick, and today I'm going to be building the third car in the August wave of Speed Champion sets. So it is the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat set 77237. It's got 390 pieces, and I thought that's a lot more than the others, so I went and had a quick check to see what was sitting in the other sets that are sitting in this wave. So the Bugatti had the least number of pieces, which was 291. And then we got the Lambo Pear, which had 607. So you could say one of the cars has got 303 and the other one's got 304, but I haven't built those yet, so don't really know yet. And the Porsche had 348. So 390 is an extra 40-50 pieces compared to the Porsche. So that should make the build a little bit more complex. So that's good sign. That's a good sign. Looking forward to that. We also have a comparison car. Okay, it's a little bit off as a comparison car, but it's the one we got. It is the Dodge, the 1970s Dodge Challenger TA, and I'm not sure what TA, Transamerica I think it was, which was a 340 Hemi engine, I think it was. So this came in set 76904 together with this baby, the top Fuel Dragster, and I really liked this Dragster. I thought this was really cool. It was quite different from all the other Speed Champion sets that we've had before and then since, so it kind of stands out as something different. And I've seen some quite cool modifications and updates, bigger back wheels and stuff like that. So I quite like this. I haven't done any of the updates, but you know, who knows what will happen in the future with Speed Champions. But coming back to this, it was quite a nice little build. There's a few stickers involved, but not too many. Pretty simple. It would have been nice if this line had been fully brick built, but we've got a sticker along here, which is okay. But we've got a kind of a brick built line converting into a couple of stickers. But overall, I quite like this. So is this car as good as that one? So we'll do a comparison to that one. We'll also see how good this is compared to the other cars in the August wave Speed Champion sets. I'm wondering though if I'm going to be disappointed, because I've just built this amazing car from Power Build, the Toyota Supra 1087X. Check out the video if you haven't seen that one. It's really quite amazing. There's no stickers, it's all printed parts. Really impressive building techniques and a fun build and just an awesome looking model. So I'll put a link in below for that one. I'll also put a link in below for this build and review of this car. And I think I've talked enough already. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. So let's have a quick look at the box before we open her up. It is set 77237, as I said before. Got a very bright lime green car. And if you're thinking this is the first lime green Speed Champion sets, you would be wrong, because there's the Aston Martin Valkyrie was also in lime green, same color. So the second car of this bold lime green, it looks quite good. I'm not sure about this bit down here, but this bit looks really good. And quite like the shaping. It looks meaty, doesn't it? And I think the side view is really quite good. That's probably the premium look for the car, is this side view. It really does look like a muscle car. On the back, we've got a picture of the real car. And we've got this, I don't know, Arizona, maybe that's Route 69 or something, I don't know. But, yeah, we've got some birds up here. So it kind of looks like Arizona or New Mexico, something like that. But it does look good, doesn't it? So let's open her up and see what's in the box. back to plastic bags again. Is that everything? So we've got our instructions. Don't forget to scan your QR code there to get your insider points. And this feels quite a lot thicker than the last instructions from the Bugatti. So again, there's nothing about the car, but you know, that's pretty normal. We've got a guy with a little beard there. We do have a base plate, and it looks like we've got 5 building stages, although this third one is quite small. So I think I'll build them in the 5 stages that we get, you know, 1 per bag. We've got our comparison car as well. So let's get on with bag number 1. So that's bag 1 complete. There was 32 steps in the bag, and I think I've not had this piece before, so I'm not sure if this is new or not, but it's kind of like a drink container with a top on there. I'm not sure why that's in there, but maybe that's maybe it's because it's an American car. You've got to have a drink in there as well. I'm not sure. But what I really like about this is all the colors involved. There's lots of colored pieces in the build, which makes it quite good fun actually. Yeah. Now you could extract all those colorful pieces out of the build, because I guess you don't need them in there if you want to use a kind of a plainer color. But I quite like it. I quite like the aspect of using all the color. But it's a pretty simple build so far. We haven't got anything too complicated. This is the only bit that's kind of a little bit different, using these 2 pieces here. I guess we're going to have some stuff going in here. I'm not 100% certain about that. We've got some gaps in here. I'm not sure why that is like that. But so far, I'm quite enjoying it. So let's get on with bag number 2. So that is bag 2 complete, and we're up to we've completed step 53. And what is really nice here is we've got the Dodge print here, and we've got an SRT print here, and there's no stickers in this set. So that was a really good, maybe it was just good luck, but that was really good move from Lego to make this set very interesting to build. It's got really nice little parts in here. So we've even got this little black line here next to the Dodge, which is coming from here. And I also think this is a new piece. So it's a 1x3 slope, and I don't think I've had this before. If you recognize it and you know where it's from, let me know. But I don't think we've had that piece before. But goodness, this is all really nicely brick built. I quite like all the little details involved and kind of the building techniques involved. I really like it. And there's prints, no stickers. Well, no stickers so far, and there's no sticker sheet. So you've got to assume that there's no stickers. But so far it's going really well. I'm enjoying it. There's lots of nice building techniques to get the shape right. And these backlights look so good. I take my hat off to the design team. They've done a fantastic job on the set. And I wasn't expecting it, to be perfectly honest with you. But I think it looks awesome. I'm not quite sure why we've got these red pieces in there. Maybe it's just to give you more pieces to use when you mock stuff up and when you create your own things. But this set's got lots of nice colours in it, and it's making it fun to build. So let's get on with bag number 3. This is what makes Speed Champions so much fun. There's so many nice building techniques in here in this last stage. It wasn't very big. There wasn't a large number of steps. We're up to step 69. So there's not a lot of steps involved, not a lot of parts involved. But my goodness, there's a lot of ingenuity gone into creating this shape through here, creating all the shaping through here. I thought that was very clever. Some really nice parts used. The whole concept here is really good. And I think if you're building something like this for the first time, you're going to learn a lot of nice building techniques, how to get the shaping right and how to fit things together in an unusual way. So fantastic for people that are just getting started in this more complex way of building something in Lego. And I think this is fantastic. It also looks fantastic as well. So I'm really looking forward to the next bag. So let's get on with bag number 4. This just gets better and better, doesn't it? There's so many nice little building techniques being used in this build. I'm really super impressed with the thought that's gone into making this a fun build. It is really, really good. Lots of nice techniques being used in here, getting everything to fit together. It really does look good. I like the use of these parts here and getting them just to fit perfectly in. So I think these are going to be the lights, just those bits, so we won't see this. But oh my goodness, it really does look very good, and it's lots of fun to build. I've got to say, this is by far the best Speed Champions set of the August wave so far. I haven't built them all. This is the third car, and by far it's better than the Porsche and better than the Bugatti. as a building experience, and it's super fun. So let's get on with the last bag number 5. Wow, the Speed Champions design team have done a fantastic job with this model. There's so many nice building techniques. There's lots of hidden color inside, and I like that. You know, it's fun building experience. And if you're learning how to do all these little tricks, this is also a great place to learn. You get an insight on how to make all these little shapes, because there's so many well thought out little ideas that have been executed here, from using just the end of the clip exposed there. That looks great. I've got a little print here, which I forgot to mention before. We've got a print here, 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 and here. So we've got 5 prints, no stickers. Isn't that incredible? For a Speed Champions set with no stickers, it looks absolutely awesome. There is also here a printed piece, which is a kind of a standard little piece. We've got a proper steering wheel. We've got quite a nice interior. I'm still not sure about this drinks bottle, but okay. But you know, we've got a fun interior, got a nice building technique even for the interior, which is cool. We do have quite wide stance for the tires, or for the wheels. But actually, if we look at the 1970s car, we had the same thing. In fact, we've got, although these are slicks and sticking out slightly more, we've still got the same concept. And we've even got the same part being used for the wheel arch, which is quite cool. But man, they have really, Speed Champions has transformed itself from this to this. If you look at the complexity of the building process with this, even if you look at the small things like the interior, where we had, here we've got this, sorry about the dust, here we've got this small little steering wheel, which is in the wrong place, and it's off-centered to the seat. There's kind of a lack of detail in there. I did like the shape of this, but my goodness, if you compare the build experience between this and this, there is no comparison. This is so much better. The shaping is so well thought out. All these little details all the way through here. I really like the shaping here too. I think it's been done very, very well. I'm not 100% in love with these two areas, even though we've got, I think these are new pieces. I don't think I've seen these 1x3 slopes, two plate high slopes before. But other than that, there's not anything new here, I don't think. But great use of technique, and I think that really makes a difference. This could have perhaps been less prominent, but I like this use of this. I think there's probably another part that could have been used there too, and then reduce the size of those sticking out. But I'm nitpicking. I'm really nitpicking. I think this whole thing, this is also a bit funny. I couldn't get this to kind of line up properly. It keeps wanting to creep across, and I'm not sure why. When I have a look underneath, it's lined up properly, but for some reason it just doesn't want to line up It doesn't want to stay in position. So I'm not sure why that is. Maybe my building technique is not not good. But this is really on a pinnacle when you compare it to these older Speed Champion sets, and also when you compare it to the other two sets that were built so far this round, or this wave of sets. This was it was okay. There was some interesting techniques in it, but nothing compared to this. And I quite liked the Porsche. I thought that was quite a nice, fun model to build, and I like the shaping of it. And I think that, it was nice. But this is next level. This is next level. So what do you guys think? Am I going a bit over the top with my praise of this? Love to hear what you guys think. Are you going to add this to your collection? Did you build it already? If so, what did you think about all the fun little building techniques that were included? I look forward to reading your comments, and until next time, bye. Please click to subscribe for more videos, and watch my build and review videos by clicking here. Thank you.